Right, 6.5. So we completed first question, second question, and third question also. First two subdivisions are completed. Next step, third subdivision. What about third subdivision? Completed or not completed? Yes. Is it completed?
Yes, sir.
Right. Let us do the fourth one, fourth subdivision. So look at here. They given the interval is 0 to 2 pi. 0 to 2 pi. Open interval 0 to 2 pi. Right. So in this interval, we need to find the local maxima, local minima. So local maxima, local minima means we should apply the second derivative test. Interval already given. Okay. They're asking local maxima, local minima, so that we have to use the second derivative test. For absolute maximum, absolute minimum, not required. For example, look at here, few questions are there. Okay, in question number 5, they're asking absolute maximum, absolute minimum. Among all maximums, we need the highest, greatest value. Like, see, they give an interval. First, we have to find the critical points, and at this end points, you have to find the function value. Function value not required here. Second derivative test here also same. Yeah.
What's the difference between absolute maxima and local maxima?
So that already I told so every absolute maxima is a local maxima, but every local maxima need not be absolute maxima. Look at here. In starting class I explained. Okay, once again, look at here. This is the curve we're having. So this curve having more than one local maxima. This will give the maximum value. This is give minimum, maximum, minimum, maximum, minimum. How many maximum values are there here? 3. 1, 2, 3. So among these 3, what is the value having? What is the greatest value?
3.
Whether 1 or 3. 3. This 3 is called absolute. This is also local maxima, as well as this is called absolute maximum. Absolute maximum. We can't say here first one and second one is absolute maximum, but we can say that local maximum. This is local maximum, this is local maximum, this is local maximum. So among these 3 local maximum, this is having the highest value. So this will give greatest value, so that this is called absolute maximum. So remaining these 3 are local minimums. In this local minimum, this is having a least value, so that this is called absolute minimum. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right. Now, fourth subdivision, f of x is equal to sin x minus cos x. F of x is equal to sin x minus cos x, and the given interval is x belongs to 0 to 2 pi. Right. Here f dash of x. Differentiate equation 1 with respect to x on both sides, so that LHS is f dash of x, right side is cos x plus sin x. Right. After finding f dash of x for maxima and minima, what shall we do? We have to find the critical point. For maxima minima, we have to find the critical point. So how can you find the critical point? This f dash of x equating to 0. F dash of x means cos x plus sin x is equal to 0. F dash of x value is cos x plus sin x. So sin x is equal to minus cos x. Okay, so both sides dividing with cos x on both sides. When I dividing with the cos x here cos x here, cos x get cancelled. So sin x by cos x will be tan x. So tan x is equal to minus 1. See students, tan x is -1. Tan x is negative. Tan x is negative in which quadrant? Yes.
Second and fourth.
Second and fourth. So for what value of x it will be -1? Second quadrant
3 pi by 4.
3 pi by 4, 135. Tan 135 it will be, yes, -1, as well as 270 plus 45, that is 315. 315 also it is 45. So tan x is equal to tan 3 pi by 4, 135. It is -1. Now tan get cancelled, which implies one of the x value is, one of the critical point is 3 pi by 4, as well as another one is, so tan x is equal to tan 7 pi by 4. Yes or no? 7 into 45, 315. Now, which implies x is equal to 7 pi by 4. Okay, we got two critical points. See, and also after getting this, whether is it belongs to the given interval or not. What is the given interval? 0 to 360. After finding the critical point must belongs to the given interval. So both will be belongs to 0 to 2 pi. So what shall we write here? Therefore here the critical points of f of x are x is equal to 3 pi by 4 comma 7 pi by 4. Is it clear, students? So at this critical points, so what is the procedure? We have to find second derivative. So again differentiate this. Let us take this as 2. Equation to again differentiate f double dash of x. Differentiate equation 2 with respect to x. So this is equal to minus sin x plus cos x. See students, yes or no? Cos x derivative is minus sin x plus cos x. Minus sin x plus cos x. Nothing but we can write f double dash of x is equal to, yeah, cos x minus sin x. Okay. Let us take this as equation 3. By second derivative test, first at x is equal to, what is the first critical point? 3 pi by 4. What is f double dash of 3 pi by 4? Students, cos 3 pi by 4 minus sine 3 pi by 4. Anyone? What about cos 135?
Minus 1 by root 2.
Minus 1 by root 2. Sine 135?
1 by root 2.
1 by root 2. Nothing but minus 2 by root 2. So finally, therefore, f double dash, so which implies f double dash of 3 pi by 4 value is becomes minus root 2. Is it greater than 0 or lesser than 0? Lesser than 0. Lesser than 0 means what about the function?
Max.
Yeah, you have to write like this. Therefore, by which test? Second derivative test. By second derivative test, by second derivative test, what shall we conclude here by second derivative test? At x is equal to 3 pi by 4, the function f of x as maximum value. The maximum value is, what is that maximum value? The maximum value is f of 3 pi by 4. This 3 pi pi by 4 substitute in given function. So what is the given function here? Sin x minus cos x. So sin x, sin 3 pi by 4 minus cos x, cos 3 pi by 4. So what about sin 3 pi by 4? 1 by root 2 minus
minus of 1 by
of
root 2.
minus 1 by root 2. Nothing but this is equal to root 2. Clear, students? Just approach
Yes.
that procedure, working rule. So f dash of x equating to 0 will get critical points. At that critical points, find second derivative. So with help of second derivative test, we can say that either the function having minimum or maximum. It's depending on the greater than 0, lesser than 0. So in the same way, at x is equal to 7 pi by 4 also, we have to find f double dash value, second derivative test value. 7 pi by 4 is equal to, what about here? Cos x minus sin x. The cos 7 pi by 4 minus sin 7 pi by 4. So all of you do this. Now tell me whether it is it having a maximum value or minimum value? Yes, students.
So root 2.
Root 2 plus root 2, nothing but greater than 0. Greater than 0 means minimum or maximum?
Minimum.
Yes. Like that, you have to find minimum value also. Any doubts, students? Except absolute maxima, absolute minima questions. In all the questions, we have to find f dash of x and f double dash of x.
Sir, can you scroll up, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, the beginning, sir.
Right. So here we can conclude that the local maxima at x is equal to 3 pi by 4 is given by root 2.
Okay, sir.
Okay, right. So you can do that at x is equal to 7 pi by 4. At x is equal to 7 pi by 4, the function having minimum value, it is root 2. Root 2 is greater than, because here this is clearly my cos is positive. This because 7 pi by 4 is belongs to fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, it is positive. Sin is negative. So finally we'll get root 2. Root 2 is greater than 0. Means it is local. Therefore, what shall we write here? Therefore, by second derivative test, x is equal to 7 pi by 4 is a point of minima. Yes or no? This is a point of minima, comma the minimum value of the function is. The minimum value of the function is. Function is. Like that you have to write. So you have to find f of 7 pi by 4 is value you can find. Okay. Right. Next question. So what is the next question here? F of x is equal to x cube. Okay, you can try this question, students. X cube means I'll explain roughly here. It is very simple question. So 3x square f dash of x value, 3x square minus 12x plus 9. Take 3 common, x square minus 4x plus 3. So it can be 3 times of uh, 3 table. Shall I write here x minus 3 into x minus 1? Yes or no? We can write that x square minus 4x plus 3 can be written as x minus 3 into x minus 1. Here we are going to get x is equal to 1, x is equal to 3 are the critical points. So at these 2 points, you have to find f double dash of x. This is simple question. Okay. Then next question, g of x by 2 plus 2 by x. G of x is equal to x by 2 plus 2 by x. X greater than 0. See here, clearly they are given domain is x greater than 0. Sixth subdivision. See, simple. Here what is g dash of x? Anyone? X by 2, x derivative 1, 1 by 2. But 2 times of, here it is 2 by x can be written as 2 into 1 by x. 1 by x derivative is minus 1 by x square. Since derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Fine. Now this g dash of x equating to 0 because by for maxima and minima, just g dash of x equating to 0. So that is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 not plus minus 2 by x square is equating to 0. When I equating to 0, just take LCM. What is LCM, students? LCM will be 2x square. Then here x square minus 4 is equal to 0. This cross multiply. When we cross multiply here, we are going to get x square minus 4 is equal to 0. So x square is equal to 4. Then what are the x values? Which implies x is equal to plus or minus 2. Okay, plus or minus 2. Fine. So whenever it is plus or minus 2, so what is the domain is given? All of you observe the domain. The domain is x greater than 0. X greater than 0. Here we got two critical points. Two critical point. In that, one of the critical point is minus 2. Is it greater than 0? Yes. Is it belongs to open interval to infinity?
No.
No. So clearly they given x greater than 0. Nothing but x belongs to open interval 0 to infinity. More than 0 up to infinite. But here minus 2 is lesser than 0. This is not belongs to 0 to infinity. So at x is equal to minus 2, we should not find any maxima, any minima value because it is not belongs to the given interval. They are asking the maximum and minimum value to the given curve from 0 to infinity alone, not for other values. So this is not belongs to the domain. So that here at x is equal to plus 2 alone, we have to find second derivative. Okay, g dash of x value is 1 by 2 minus 2 by x square. Right? So here now g dash of x is 1 by 2 minus 2 by x square. Again differentiate here. Again differentiate. When I differentiate again here, g double dash of x is equal to 1 by 2 is a constant 0 minus 2 into. What is the derivative of 1 by x square, student? Anyone? Derivative of 1 by x square. Derivative of
X by x cube.
x4 minus 2. Minus 2 x4 minus 2 minus 1. x4 n formula n into x power n minus 1. So minus 2 x4 minus 3. Nothing but minus 2 by x cube. Okay. So remember that 1 by x square derivative is minus 2 by x cube. Okay. right? So this is equal to 4 by x cube. 4 by x cube, this is g double dash of x. So what about the second? Therefore, by second derivative test, at x is equal to plus 2, what is g double dash of 2, Amma? 4 by 2 cube. That is nothing but 1 by 2. Am I right? 1 by 2 is greater than 0 or lesser than 0? Greater than 0. Okay, greater than 0. Now we can write therefore by second derivative test, what about this x is equal to 2? Second derivative test, x is equal to 2 is a local is a point of local maxima or point of local minima?
Minima.
Yes, because f double dash of g double dash of 2 is greater than 0, is a point of local minima. Point of local minima, comma, the local minima of f of x is f of 2 is equal to, yes students, sorry, it is g of x now, g of 2. G of 2 value is what? Substitute this 2 in given function, x by 2, 2 by x, nothing but 2 by 2 plus 2 by 2, nothing but it is 2. So 2 is the local min. So what I have done, same procedure, find first derivative equating to 0, will get critical points. Here we are getting 2 critical points. One is plus 2, one is minus 2. Here clearly minus 2 does not belongs to the interval 0 to infinity. It is not greater than 0. That is lesser than 0. So we should not find the local minima, local maxima at that point. So, but 2 is belongs to the given interval. So find second derivative. In that second derivative, substitute 2. So we are getting 1 by 2 clearly greater than 0. Whenever it is greater than 0, we know that the function having a minimum value. So by second derivative test, x is equal to 2 is a point of local minima, comma, the local minima of g of x is given by 2. Yes?
Could you scroll up?
Yeah.
A little more up.
Having any doubts, you can ask. I'll be post these notes in your classroom. You can go through that.
Sure. What's the derivative of 2 by x?
2 by x is minus 2 by x square.
Sir, how is it x squared?
Yeah, I'll explain you. See, Amma, derivative of 2 by x. 2 is a constant, you can take it outside. Shall we write like this? Yes. 2 is a constant, take it outside. This is 1 by x. So 2 times of the derivative. 1 by x means, shall I write this as x power minus 1? Because 1 by x power 1, take into numerator, will get x power minus 1. So this is equal to 2 times of, it is in the form of x power n. What is n value? Minus 1. So what is the derivative of x power n formula? N x power n minus 1. With help of this, it can be written as minus 1 x power minus 1 minus 1 n x power n minus 1. N value is minus 1. So this is nothing but minus 2 into 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 x power minus 2. So minus 2 into x power minus 2 can be written as 1 by x square. Finally, minus 2 by x square.
Okay, sir.
Clear? Right. But integration will be log x. Here we are discussing the derivative. Clear, students? Yeah, see, Amma, in the same
Call up,
way,
sir.
yeah, in the same way, you can do the remaining two subdivisions. Getting any doubts, you can ask. The word problems are very, very important for 5 marks. Okay. So every year they'll ask word problem only for 5 marks. These are all not word problems.
Sir,
Yeah,
sir, but for tomorrow's exam, we don't have word problems, no, sir.
we don't have, we don't have, we don't have.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you can try to do that remaining two subdivisions. Okay, and prove that the following function do not have a maxima and minima. See, students, here these are very easy and very important for objective point of view. Okay, so we have to prove that these functions do not have maxima and minima. I'm going to explain you one by one. Yeah, f of x is equal to e power x. See here, let us take this is equation 1. So what is the procedure? Find f dash of x. What is f dash of x? E power x. For maxima, minima, what shall we do? As for the procedure, we have to equating to 0. Okay, f dash of x nothing but e power x equating to 0. Is e power x becomes 0 for any value of x? Yes. Any finite value of x is e power x becomes 0. X
No.
must be finite. Yes.
No, sir.
Since the exponential function never assumed to be 0, never becomes 0. Assumed to be 0. It is not 0 always. E power x always greater than 0. Therefore, so but here it is contradiction to e power x not equal to 0. So what shall we conclude? Therefore, f of x do not have maxima or minima. That's all. This is enough to write. Okay, 2 or 3 steps. Is it clear, students? So that given function neither have minima nor have maxima. That's all. Next, the next one is f of x is equal to log, g of x is equal to log x. G of x is equal to log x. Again, same procedure. Same procedure. What shall we do? Find g dash of x. G dash of x is 1 by x. Again, what shall we do after finding g dash of x? This g dash of x equating to 0. For maxima and minima, the steps and I have to write. For maxima and minima, g dash of x equating to 0. So what is the g dash of x? 1 by x. 1 by x is equating to 0. Then what about x value here? Anyone? X by 1 is equal to 1 by 0. Reciprocal. You can write like this. So what is x value, students? Something by 0? Undefined or else infinity. Is infinity is a finite value? See here, point of minimum, point of maximum must be finite. But here we are getting infinity. So in this case, is it the function having any maxima and minima?
No.
No, that's all. So here the point of maxima, point of minima does not exist. Okay, so that the function neither having maxima nor minima. You can write like that. That's enough. Students, is that clear or
Sir, but in an interval, in a given interval, we can have maximum and minimum.
So what is the given interval? If they give an interval, if they give any interval, in that case we need to check it. If they give particularly like any value like here, actually log x does not having maximum minimum here, because interval is not given, so that we can consider the interval is minus infinity to plus infinity. That is nothing but r. Okay, see here graphical representation also. This is the graphical representation of log. It will tends to minus infinity, it will tends to plus infinity. So neither minima nor maxima on real line. If they ask any particular interval, okay. For example, they given log x, but interval they given 1 to 10 like that. It is existed. There exists maximum and minimum value in that particular. But in this case, just they given g of x is equal to log x. Okay. G of x is equal to log x, so that we have to take the interval minus infinity to infinity. Neither maximum nor minimum. First critical point doesn't exist. Yeah, next third subdivision. Third subdivision is h of x is equal to, what is h of x, twins? H of x is equal to x cube plus x square plus x plus 1, right? So what shall we do here? Same h dash derivative, 3x square plus 2x plus 1. See here, this we have to equating to 0. To find the critical values, we have to equating to 0. So what are the roots, Amma? It is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So what are the a values, b values? A value is 3, b value is 2, c value is 1. So for factorization method, we cannot. So that we can apply the formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay. So we have to find the critical values for that h dash of x equating to 0. So x is equal to minus b, minus 2 plus or minus b square. B square means 2 square minus 4a, 3 into 1 by 2a. 2a value is 2 into 3. This is equal to minus 2 plus or minus root over. So what about this square root of this value? Anyone?
Sir, it's -8.
So it's clearly minus 8 by 6. Nothing but x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus root minus 8 can be written as 2 root 2 iota. Okay, root minus 8 can be written as root 8 into root over minus 1. So root 8 is 2 root 2. Root over minus 1 is, this is iota by 6. You can cancel with 2 table, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 is common in numerator 3. So finally, x values we are going to get minus 1 plus or minus root 2 iota by 3. Is it belongs to real number? See, interval is not given and maxima and minima is belongs to the real number alone. So interval not given means we have to check maxima minima in R on real numbers. Is it belongs to real number system?
No.
No, it does not belongs to real number. Then how can you find maxima minima? So we cannot find maxima minima, so that the given function does not have any maxima and minima. Okay, which is does not belongs to. Therefore, there doesn't. You have to write therefore there does not exist any c like any critical point. For example, does it exist any c? C means which is belongs to R, such that like f double dash of x is greater than 0, lesser than 0, so that the function either having minimum or maximum, you have to write like that. Hence, the function h of x does not have minima or maximum. That's all. Simple question and important question for 2 marks. These three. Okay. And the next two concepts, look at here once. What is the question here? They are asking find the absolute maximum, absolute minima. Absolute maximum, absolute minima. Clearly they mention here absolute maximum and absolute minimum. In previous question, they are asking about local maximum, local minima. For local maxima, local minima, second derivative test required. Here absolute maxima, absolute minima, second derivative test not required. Let us see one problem. Just 1 minute. After 1 minute, I'll give the break. So first subdivision here. Students, maximum minima is very important. I already told you. Okay. And a given interval is -2 to 2. So finding absolute maximum, absolute minima is easy compared to local maximum, local minima. So what shall we do? Same f dash of x, 3x square. Next, for maximum minima, f dash of x equating to 0, that is 3x square equating to 0, which implies x is equal to 0. If 0 is belongs to the interval -2 to 2. Yes. After finding the critical values, okay, which implies x is equal to 0 is the critical points. Critical point of f of x. That we will write. You know very well how to write the steps. So x is equal to 0. After finding the critical point, you have to check that the critical point is belongs to the given interval or not. Yes, it is belongs to the given interval. After that, see at all the points at x is equal to -2, you have to find f of x values. So what is f of -2, student? I told you, at critical point as well as end of the interval. End of the interval, you have to find the function values. -8. Then x is equal to, what is the other end point? +2. What is f of 2? Function value? +2 cube. 2 cube means 8. And we have to find the function value at critical point also. At critical point is 0. Yes, then 0 cube. 0. Right, among these three values, so what is the greatest value? 8. So +8. So +8 is the absolute. This is absolute maxima. This will give absolute minima. Okay, don't think about that other value. See 0. So we may get doubt, sir, either 0 is local minima or local maxima. We don't want that. So here we require what is absolute maximum, absolute minimum. So greatest value is +8. +8 is absolute maximum. -8 is absolute minimum. We don't want about that 0. Either it may be local maxima at that point, it may be local minimum. We don't want that. Like this is enough. Therefore, you have to write the function having absolute maxima at x is equal to -2. The absolute maximum value is -8. Like that. Okay, after break, I'll explain clearly.